10 days after dating, my husband and I went ring shopping. A lot of people ask how I even got to that point. So I'm just gonna try to explain it to you. And I'm gonna give you the exact timeline so you guys kind of get a better idea of this. We hung out on like a Tuesday or Wednesday with a bunch of friends. And then the next morning he invited me and my friend Maddie to breakfast before he flew down to Arizona to go see his family. I remember thinking he was so cute, and by the time I went back down to Arizona, I wanted to go on a date with him. And I was supposed to go back down to Arizona on Saturday. I ended up changing my flight to come home on Friday so that I could go on a date with him on Saturday. He had no idea that I was wanting to go on a date with him. I just like had a feeling that maybe he would ask me on a date, so I was like, I need to change my flight. We were texting all week, and then on Friday he picked me up from the airport, and then on Saturday we went on a group date. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy for this, but on that group date we went on a date with all of his siblings, and they're all married. So this is like our first official date, but it was with a group of people. We weren't supposed to go with them, and then he said that they were all in town and they were all gonna go on a date, and if I wanted we could go with them, but we totally didn't have to. And I was like, you know what, why not? It sounds fun. So I literally met the whole family the first date. It was honestly kind of nice because I got to see if I actually like the family, which I do. I love his family. On that Monday, we went on our first official date, just the two of us. We hung out literally the entire day, and then that night, I decided I wanted to take him to a little spot in Arizona. It's in Mesa, if you live there. We went over to the orange groves, and they have little like windmills that you can climb up to the top of. So we climbed to the top of the windmill while the sun was setting. We were eating some burritos or something, and there's a small airport right there, so you could see planes like flying in and out. It was honestly really cute. That night he asked me if I wanted to actually date him and then like be his girlfriend, and pretty much said in that like he's dating to marry, and wasn't saying that like we were gonna get married, but pretty much he isn't just wanting to like date around for fun, that he's pretty serious. He's a couple years older than me, and he had been dating a lot longer than I had been, so it made sense. I was like, you know what? Yes, I'm gonna do that same thing. So for the next 10 days, everything's going great. We're hanging out every single day. I don't remember if he said it or if I said it, but it was like, what are we gonna do when we hang out this evening? I don't know who it was, but one of us jokingly was like, well, we could go ring shopping. I remember my heart sinking, but like in a very excited type of way. I was like nervous because I had never done something like that, but also so excited because I was like, wait, this honestly would be so fun. Honestly, it could go nowhere. Like we could just be going ring shopping for fun. After we went ring shopping, we both were kind of like, wait, I think that this might be a legit thing. We both are the type of person that kind of just starts to move forward with something, and then if we feel like we shouldn't, then we'll stop. But that's kind of like what we did with this whole ring shopping, ordering a ring, and then getting married and the whole shebang. And if you saw my last video, I did almost break off the engagement. So we did have our ups and downs. In the end, I honestly just felt good about it, and honestly, it was the right thing to do. This year will be our 4th year anniversary, and we've got baby number 2 coming. It was honestly one of the best decisions I ever made. Sometimes the right person to marry is the person that you don't even know at all. That honestly sounds crazy, but I don't know how to describe it other than literally when you know, you know. Anyways, I love you guys, and I hope you have the best day ever.